99.3 Nigerian. David is, for the want of a better way to put it, an idiot. Welcome to the Big Three on Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is an abridged version of the show because, of course, you already know that I beg to differ. The Tournament of Champions is ongoing and it's day 3 today. Of course, these youngsters will be facing off on the 4 o'clock and the 5 o'clock hour. You cannot afford to miss it. Of course, get ready. Stay glued to our social media, facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM and on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. I'm Maryann Okon. Let's go straight into the business of the day, shall we? Of course, these are the big 3 stories for today.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the big 3 stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big 3 every weekday, 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
This is Hard Facts.
Yes, it is, and I'm Maryann Okon. Let's look at the big 3 stories for today. Let's start with, of course, something that I find very disturbing. I think I heard the issue discussed on, What's Up Lagos? That Nigerians in Nigeria in 2025 are sleeping in Cameroon at night for safety, for fear of their lives. They're sleeping in Cameroon. Anyway, it's a Punch newspaper story here. It says Boko Haram scare, Borno villagers flee and sleep on Cameroon streets and schools. Hundreds of residents of Kirawa in Borno state, displaced by Boko Haram insurgents and now taking refuge in Cameroonian villages, have learned or lamented the harsh living conditions, saying that they spend the day in Nigeria but then return to Cameroon at night to sleep for fear of renewed attacks. I must also tell you that I have a nanny who's from Benue, and every now and again she's told me that her family has to, more like keep hopping from one place to the other. They can't stay in their hometown because of fear of attacks. And you saw in the news what's been happening in Plateau State and several other places. It's ridiculous that our government and governors across this country are most interested in who is going to endorse the president first, like Soludo has done his own, and several other people. That's all that matters to them. And the pomp and ceremony that they continuously, have, they want to give tap water somewhere here in Mende. They will throw a big party, but then the people that you're supposedly governing cannot lay their heads to sleep because they're afraid that people can come and take them away. I promised myself that today I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna let you guys talk, because I thought to myself that, is there hope for us in terms of security ever in this country? Is there any light, any glimmer of hope? Because that's what this government keeps telling us, that there's renewed hope this, renewed hope that. When are they going to renew the hope in security? I'll move away from it. I'm just going to move away from it. Let's go to Charles Soludo, who has recently endorsed Mr. President. And here's a clip of, I'm not just going to talk. I'm going to play that clip from Chukwuma Charles Soludo, governor of Anambra State. And he's saying, look, I'm not afraid of you guys. I'm supporting this guy because he's my friend. But it's best to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Has been my friend, 22 years now, and counting. So you don't deny a friend. I'll begin to be quivering about who is. He is my friend. I support him. And I'm impressed by the bold steps he has taken, particularly in the areas of the economy, the structural reforms. And I have said so severally. We're taking the right steps. We only need to stay the course. So all the political parties who profess progressivism should actually come on together in a massive coalition, to deepen the process not only of our democracy, but also of economic and social development of our country. And so for me, when I say progressives working together, it's a call for all those who call on that. And then
you can make of that what you will. That's Charles Saludo there speaking of why he's supporting Tinubu. He says it's his friend and doesn't care. It's his friend. But let's talk about the one that I woke up to, which I think is the most despicable thing. That because you want to make your guy or let your guy off the hook, you quickly say, okay, let's release Barnabas. Well, Festus Keyamo has asked airlines, regulators, and all of those people involved to redraw the cases against Kwamwon and Comfort. And he has issued directives. You heard Uncle Jimmy Diso talk about it. You heard, I don't know if Kofi Batel spoke about it, but it's a conversation. I think Joyce also mentioned it while we talked about our drama here on It's Me Yang. I don't think my opinion matters, but I wonder if I want to live in a country where if I know someone in power, I can get away with murder, and the law would never apply to me. It means, I'm just thinking, is this not opening the door to a free for all? Because, well, do you know how many people I know who are in power? I can do whatever I like and say, do you know who I am? And then I do a nice video, and I'm very good, my face is nice for the cameras. I can just sit in front of a camera and say, and pretend I'm very emotional. I know how to cry. So I will start crying and apologize and say that, I was overwhelmed and I apologize to all concerned. And because I have a lover in government, or I have a father or uncle or friend in government, I could get away with murder. Is Nigeria ever going to be a good country in our lifetimes? Let's talk. The phone lines are open. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. And we talk about fighting corruption in this country. Can we really fight corruption? Here's what former SGF Babachi Lawal had to say.
I think that it will, after Buhari, your friend, for 8 years.
You must include him.
Is Bola Tinubu still your friend?
Yes, of course.
Your former friend or your present friend?
We are friends. We've not had a conference to dissolve it. He offended me. And he's full of himself. And he thinks that because he's now so-called president.
Is he so-called or is the president?
So-called.
That's the president of the Federal Republic.
I believe he didn't win the election.
What makes you think so? Because you supported Peter Obi?
Yes.
So that's why you think...
The results available to us at that time believe he didn't win the election.
But the court says otherwise.
The court, of course, you know who they are.
The court stands for justice.
Yeah, the court stands for justice in court.
So you don't believe in the courts?
I believe in the courts. What can you do? They are there. They are supposed to do their duties. They are doing their duties. It's not about believing.
So if you don't believe Bola Tinubu won the election, the court in the first, the result at the poll says he won. The court in the first instance says he won. Yes. The court in the second instance says he won.
Yes, but the facts on the ground said he didn't win.
Who now won? Atiku?
Peter Obi won that election.
That came third.
We're going to go on a break. The phone lines are open. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. My name is Maryann Okon. This is Hard Facts. We'll be right back after these messages.
More conversation. More talk. More. Right after this.
It's day 3 of the I Beg to Differ debate competition, the Tournament of Champions. At 4 p.m. on Wednesday, August 13, Ilechukwu Malizu of King's Anchor College will go word for word with Orike Bestman Isioma of Community Secondary School Port Harcourt on the topic, Party defections should be illegal in Nigeria. At 5 p.m., Ifeoluwa Olaya of Wellspring College, Lagos will go all out against her co-debater Clifford Mary Jane Oluwa Toyosi of Venocrest Schools on the topic, structured classroom learning is more beneficial than apprenticeship programs. 2 fierce battles, 4 brilliant minds, 1 winner. Who will rise? Who will fall? Proudly supported by Obiwizi, Chrisland Schools, Massey Children's Hospital, and Ejamla Foods. I beg to differ. The Tournament of Champions.
You've tried calling in, you've sent messages, you have had opinion, concerns, brilliant ideas. There's so much you've wanted to say, but time always runs out. The lines are always busy, the show keeps going, and your voice eventually doesn't get heard. But now, that changes. Now you have a chance to speak your truth, to express your views, to raise your voice where it truly matters. Introducing Voice of the People on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is your platform, a space for real Nigerians to say what is on their minds. No interruptions, no time limits on the phone, and of course, you get to have your voice heard. Just you, your voice, your truth. Here's what to do. Record a short video of yourself, just 30 seconds or less, sharing your opinion on any given issue that concerns you. It could be about government, society, your community, fuel prices, insecurity, unemployment, healthcare, power, education, whatever you feel the need to be addressed. To record this video, make sure you are in a quiet place so we can hear you loud and clear. Then post your video on social media with the hashtag NigeriaInfoVOTP. That is hashtag NigeriaInfoVOTP. Let your voice be heard. Be bold, be honest, be real. Because on a Voice of the People, everyone is listening. Nigeria is listening, and your voice could be the one that could spark change. Voice of the People. Every voice counts. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347*880*3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347*880*3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3 FM. My name is Shego Arinze.
0201-277-0993 if you are male. For the female, 0201-465-7190. You can join the conversation on Facebook and on YouTube. Post your comments on our live stream. I could have played everything in that video clip, but I will play it after a while. I want to take your thoughts and comments on the stories that are coming out. On WhatsApp, it's 080-959-75805. If you are listening from outside of the country, you can call us via WhatsApp on the same number. Okay, hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Turn off your radio.
Maryann.
Turn off your radio, please.
The radio is off, please.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Engineer Kundaya. I'm calling you from Ikorodu.
All right, go ahead.
Now, on this issue of Kwamwan, is Nigeria not a joke or something? You see, earlier on, in the Joyce's belt, I heard of it for the first time, that it was even being made an ambassador. Ambassador of what?
Ambassador of misbehaviors.
Then something is wrong with Nigeria, Maryann. we glorify evil in this country. And that's why everything has gone astray. Nothing works. Everybody is suffering. I'm really disappointed in the system. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kundaya, for calling. I think that this is not the first. Do you remember what's the guy that sings the soapy song? I really can't stand that guy. What's his name? He had a run-in with the EFCC, and right after that, they made him an ambassador. Is it EFCC or the NDLEA? I think it was drugs. And then immediately they made him more like an ambassador of sorts, a spokesperson. So there is obviously antecedents, and maybe the NCAA or the FAA thought that this was going to be a grand idea. In the dust, you guys. In the dust. Okay, I've got a caller on WhatsApp. Hello.
Hi, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is IK speaking. First time caller. calling from Delaware, United
Hello,
States.
IK. I'm calling from former president's state. Lovely.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm actually appalled with the whole Festus Keyam's ish with the withdrawing the case against Kwam One and Comfort. I mean, Comfort, it's just unfortunate because since the first one happened with K1 and we had this whole issue with K2, I was just like, are they going to extend the same arm of government that they gave to K1? But unfortunately, that was not the case. And because of how the whole citizens have been reacting to it, that was why they said, just like how you said, let's release Barnabas, let's just...
So we can hang Jesus,
okay, no fight again. No, let's not do this again. Let's not fight again, okay? Let's be friends from now on, okay? We are all on the same side. So it's very unfortunate. It's just man no man situation. And that is just, how long are we gonna do this? How long? Like, God have mercy. Like, it breaks my heart a million times. I just don't know what to say anymore. It's unfortunate, but we are. We just gotta keep fighting. It's not easy, but we can't let these people overwhelm us.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Thank you very much. But are we fighting, or have we just resigned to fate that, what? These guys will always, do whatever they want to do. So what the hell? Really? Join the conversation, guys. 60 seconds is all you have. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Ahibe on the line.
Go ahead.
What is there is that
Ahibe, if I ever have to tell you on this show to turn off your radio again.
My radio is down now.
We can hear you.
Hello?
It's echoing.
Okay, I'm hearing you now.
I didn't say that you couldn't hear me. I can hear you and your radio.
Okay. Is the radio still disturbing? I've off it now.
But why do I have to tell you to turn off your radio?
I don't know. I bring it to the lowest maybe because I'm a little bit closer. All
right, go ahead quickly.
My meat.
Quickly.
Okay, what is there is that the Bible says out of a...
Oh dear. You see, that's why when you call me, turn off your radio. When I pick it, you will hear me. Because you might just have very little credit or airtime and then you waste it on saying hello. I have another caller. Hello. Good afternoon. Where are you calling me from and what's your name?
Hello, Aunt Maria.
Yes.
My name is Samuel.
Hi, Samuel.
I'm from Belarus.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Please. I don't understand what is going on in Nigeria anymore any longer. I'm confused. I was asking myself, am I from Nigeria truly?
Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. That's not going to change anytime soon. You are from Nigeria.
Nigeria will reward someone that should have been in jail for 6 to 8, like more than 1 year in prison. One? Oh my goodness. This is shocking. This is shocking. I'm not even expecting some, but I'm expecting it although. But this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. And what I'm even hearing right now is, according to what I'm hearing from the news, that the girl, that is the Kwam 2, that she will be released or she has been released today. So I'm expecting them also to reward that girl, ambassadorial.
Ambassador of what exactly? What's she going to be? Ambassador of what? Nudity? Fighting? What? Ambassador of what?
Ambassador of maintain the peace of putting phone of flight mode.
Oh my God! I cannot believe that. These are the conversations we're having on the radio. I cannot believe it.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your
Thank
day.
you very much for calling. Enjoy your day. I can't believe that in 2025, Nigerians were having a conversation about people fighting on a plane, and then they made the person ambassador. Are you people out of your mind? FAN and NCA. Are you guys serious? So because you do not want Kwam to cool his heels in prison or take the fall for the things that he did, or because he's the friend of the president, you now say, okay, because there's no how we will now say, let's reduce the Kwam or if we don't let this girl go, because already NBA is behind her and they might be suing all of us. So let's release Barnabas. Give the people what they want. You understand? And then we give our guy safe landing. You must think of all of us as stupid. Yeah. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good afternoon, Mary.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hey, Mary, Nigeria I don't know where we are going, you know. You look at great-grandfather. You say you want to make him
yes, is it children that they use as ambassadors before?
Law.
He has to be elders. Yes.
You say you want to make a grandfather ambassador of breaking Nigerian law. What a shame. And they want to make the other girl. Women, please, wear your bra wherever you are going, you know.
Now you talk that one, please.
You see what is happening in this country. Look at Soludo and his brother betraying his brother. Oh, no,
what does that? So, no, hold on. I did not want this kind of conversation. What do you mean by he's betraying his brother? Must he vote for Peter Obi?
Now I talk now.
Must he support Peter Obi?
Oh, now I talk now.
No. But what do you mean by he's betraying his brother? Must he vote for Peter Obi because he's an Igbo man?
I think everybody is sicker than water. I understand with politicians now. Wow.
Bye. I knew that someone was going to bring this up. I don't have to support Peter Obi because I'm Igbo. And I'm not Igbo, I'm just saying. But then you can't say that, he's betraying he's betraying nobody. He's never been in good terms with Peter Obi to start with. He hates his guts. It's public knowledge. And it's also public knowledge that he hobnobs with the president. But I do not like for us to play that ethnic card. It's stale. Throw it in the gutter. Burn it. Let's support a person because we think that person is right for the job. Now, if I decide that I don't want to support Donald Duke to be president of my country, it should be based on the fact that I think he's not competent enough, not because he's my brother. Or if I'm supporting Donald Duke, I'm supporting him based on the fact that I think he can deliver, not because me and him, we share the same surname. This is what I mean. So, guys, please, how do they say it on Instagram? Perish that idea. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I quickly switch up my radio, sharp.
Good for you.
Joy Gabriel calling from Lekki, Maryann.
All right, go ahead.
Maryann, yes, I always say God bless you for Nigeria, for the great job you are doing for
God
this
bless
country.
You too.
God bless you. Please, your next leave, let it be 1 year, please, because you have done so really well. God bless you.
You don't want me to have work again. Sheriff is laughing and falling from his chair right now. You say what?
Sheriff will come for me. Let me go ahead and beg. Maryann, you were trying to talk about Naira Marley. It's Naira Marley, the musician you were talking about.
Naira Marley, yes.
Yeah. That is who we are, Maryann. I keep on talking about the kind of human being that we are. Maryann, I keep saying one thing. People are clamoring for Peter Obi, but me, I'm afraid for him. I fear for because he's still. I don't know. Let me not prophesy negative things. I don't. He's still
as
the same.
As you're not a prophet, you can't prophesy. Don't worry. Go ahead.
God bless Maryann. Your head, dear. God bless you, Maryann. Maryann, for the girl, for comfort, Maryann. I hope Maryann. I hope Comfort is listening to me right now. He should sue them. He should sue the airline. He should sue them because that girl, all the video I've seen, Maryann, that girl is really, really innocent. They just punish. They just wicked. What is he doing in Kirikiri? He's not a criminal. Even he should meet someone there in Kirikiri and say, Baba, you are here too. Okay. Why is he?
I have to take other calls. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you.
You too. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hi, Maryann.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good afternoon, Maryann.
How are you doing?
I do, let's see. I'm going to know you do this to them, but don't carry you, go kill you.
No, do they know who I am? I'm yes to the governor. They cannot touch me. What do they mean? They will make me ambassador for short skirt.
Yeah, the good egg. Maryann, do you know who I am? Maryann,
I'm SA to Governor Sanwo-Olu. Do you know me?
I wonder. Oh, yeah. Maryann, the more I try to understand the Nigerian justice system, even if they explain to you with the aid of a diagram, headache will just be headaching you. You will not understand this. Maryann, no. Anyone who thinks that Mrs. Comfort Emerson was given a soft landing because they find her worthy, that person is living in a fool's paradise. They did this just to favor Kwamwon. So anyone who says he too can also take on the mantle and say, I want to go and do what Kwamwon did, or more, different chicken, I know. Animal farm self, they different. We have the lesser humans, we have the higher humans.
Okay.
The higher animals, the lesser animals. Choose where you belong.
Thank you very
Identify your
much.
position. And if you know your position, stick to that place. Don't cross your boundary.
Thank you, Ms. Zoboli. Thank you very much for calling. SA is not, I was properly brought up. And I don't like trouble. I like it when you bring the trouble to me. Like, I don't like to be the one that will foment trouble. If you say turn off your phone, I turn off my phone. We will only fight if I know that I'm in my right. Do you understand? I make good trouble. Don't worry. I'll never find myself in that situation. Never. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Ay. Your line is very bad, though.
Bad like I'm hearing your voice.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
My name is Prince Wise, calling you from Oshodi. See, the 1-1, 1-2. I think that's 1-3 now.
There's even 1-4.
So, by the way, we had no fancy at all. But can I talk about Babasha Shehu? What do they call that one?
Babacha Lawa, you have 20 seconds. Go.
But that man, why is he talking like that? The man is a pastor, and the man is supposed to be a fan Nigeria. Why is he defining us? You can support a candidate. Anyone that a man that is friend of this country.
But it's his opinion. It's his opinion. He's a former SGF, and if he thinks that the president didn't win elections, it's his opinion.
What you said, that fascinating my body. When somebody talk about you just thought that you are a fan Nigeria. I love you for saying that. Miriam, a very good afternoon or good evening to you.
Thank you very much for calling. I want to play what's left of Babacha Lawal's statement. I wanted to play it yesterday because we didn't have time. I couldn't do it. But here's what Babacha said right after he said that the president didn't win the election. Take a listen. This is courtesy of Channels Television, by the way.
It's not about believing.
So if you don't believe Bola Tinubu won the election, the court in the first, the result at the poll says he won. The court in the first instance says he won. Yes. The court in the second instance says he won.
Yes, but the facts on the ground said he didn't win.
Who now won? Atiku.
Peter Obi won that election.
That came third.
According to the result that was announced, not according to the true results.
So how do you determine who won an election?
We have the data now. Look, we had monitors on the field. We had agents on the field. We collected our data. We know our results. We know the results that are coming in from the field. We can see clearly the point at which they were altered. We can see clearly,
Was he altered in Anambra? Was he altered in Abia? Was he altered in Enugu? Peter Obi won landslide. He won over 90% of the votes in that region.
Yes.
He beat Bola Tinubu in Lagos.
Yes.
He had huge votes in the North
Central. It doesn't
Central.
mean there are no states where election was conducted. There are. When you do rigging, you rig only where you are strong. And because...
Is Peter Obi strong in Lagos? That is Bola Tinubu state.
Yes.
As a politician, you know what it means when you lose your home top.
I know what it means. They didn't understand the demography of Lagos very well at that time.
So it was a shocker.
It was a shocker. They underplayed the demography of Lagos. And it shocked them. And the demography showed. subsequent elections, they worked on that demographic issue. That's why there was voter suppression in the gubernatorial election. And in this last election, local government. The demographic took them by surprise.
Would you still be supporting Peter Obi in 2027?
I think they say a day in politics is long. Things have changed. The parameters that we were used to evaluate our candidate in 2023 is going to be different from this one. Things have moved on, so we'll see where we Nigeria.
Well, Lagos, that's Babache Lawal speaking there. I've got to wrap things up here because I have guests in the studio. I was waiting for them to come in. But don't forget, on the 4 o'clock hour, we're going to be starting our Tournament of Champions. Ifeoluwa Olaiya, our winner from the last I Beg to Differ students' debate, is here. And, of course, she'll be facing off with Clifford Mary Jane. Lagos, we'll be right back in a few minutes. Stay with us. There's a reason why over 1 million people tune into Hard Facts every day. We discuss in-depth stories with sources behind the facts. The Lagos State High Court sitting in Tafawa Balewa Square has Chicago certificate stories never going away, is it? Show with stories for the day. You hear diverse voices and opinions.
You should not be happy because there is nothing to happy about.
Yeah, it's quite pathetic the way the country is going.
We distinguish each story accurately with analysis.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, Show is joining me.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3